Hey guys, it's Christy, and today I'm going to do an audiobook recommendation video for spiritual, inspirational, self-help books. So this is my second installment of this. I'm going to give you 5 of the audiobooks that I have listened to recently that I feel have made a difference in my life. And yeah, I'm just gonna jump right in. So the first one that I listened to that I really enjoyed recently was The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. I have had that book since, I don't know, since all the hype came about it. And I read a little bit here and a little bit there, but I never ended up finishing it. So I decided I'm going to listen to it on audiobook. And I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. I'm definitely going to listen to it again because I didn't really follow through with the whole method of tidying up. I guess it was just like an overview listen to it to see if I was interested, and I absolutely loved it. Pretty sure I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And yeah, I'm gonna listen to it again and when I feel ready, and I'm going to follow the method and tidy up my life. The second one is The Power of Now, and that's by Eckhart Tolle. And that is, you know, there's been a lot of hype surrounding this book for a while. There's a bunch of them by this author, but this is the only one that I have listened to, and I really liked it. I thought, now I read it before. I read it, I don't even know when all that hype was going on. So like years ago. I know it was on a vacation. My mom and I were both reading it on a vacation. Gosh, I really don't remember. It was years and years and years ago. I didn't really understand the whole concept of the book when I was reading it. I feel like I just wasn't in the headspace to enjoy it and get a lot out of it. So I recently found my copy and was like, oh, why don't I just listen to this on audiobook? So I listened to it and absolutely devoured it. It was so great. I'm definitely going to be listening to all of those books because just the way that everything is explained is, I wouldn't say it's like super straightforward. It takes like thinking power a little bit, but it's not too much to grasp. Even like I still consider myself in the beginning of my spiritual journey. So I want books that are either very light and like easy, super easy to comprehend, or something that's, you know, just getting to that next step. And I feel like this was just getting to that next step of like, okay, I'm understanding what's going on. This is good. Yes. So that's definitely my second recommendation. My third recommendation, which is one of those books that's just like easy, straightforward, like things are just not thrown at you, but just given to you very nicely and evenly, is You Are a Badass. There's a lot of hype around this book. It is great. I know there's You Are a Badass at Making Money or something as well. I haven't listened to that one. I probably will because I enjoyed You Are a Badass so much. Like this book, it's just like, oh, you know, you can do it. Don't even think about it. Like, you got this. You can do it. Just stop. Stop and do it. That's what it's saying. It's like, get off your ass and just do it. So that's my third recommendation. My fourth recommendation is The Happiness Equation. I just finished listening to this a couple of days ago and I absolutely loved it. It was a lot of very simple, straightforward theories on why people aren't as happy as they could be. So, you know, like, take the time for you, take the time for your family. Like, what good is it gonna be to like work all of these hours, missing like your children growing up or whatnot? I feel like that's a good one. Even that, like, this book is a good one even if you're not like into the whole spirituality thing. This is just a good reminder that like sometimes you just need to stop and appreciate like what is going on and just let yourself feel happy, pretty much. And the last recommendation that I have is by the Dalai Lama, and it is the, I didn't write it down because I like just finished it. The Art of Happiness. And you know what? I think I have to go back in my little book because I feel like I recommended I don't know if you'd call it the second book of this. Hi, can I help you, sir? Okay. No, okay, actually I didn't. So I read it's the Art of Happiness in a Troubled World. I read that, I listened to it on audiobook before I listened to this one. So I probably should have listened to this one first. It's the Art of Happiness, and I loved it. I just did. It was one of those books that you just, not even just when you finished it, but as you're reading it, you kind of get those little like, aha moments throughout the whole thing. And I highly, highly enjoyed it. And along with that, I'm gonna recommend The Art of Happiness in a Troubled World, because that just goes into more like socioeconomic things pertaining to this, which is why I feel like you should read The Art of Happiness first and then move on to The Art of Happiness in a Tragic World, because it just makes a little more sense now that I might actually reread The Art of Happiness in a Troubled World. Probably will. But yeah, those are my 5 recommendations for your spiritual journey, or just, you know, your like journey to you. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions on the books or you have any recommendations, love recommendations, whether it's a book that you read or listened to an audiobook, I don't really care. Leave it down below or let me know on Twitter, and I will talk to you guys again soon. See ya.